few months ago, I actually met Shankar sir, who's the sports director for this entire project, and he was talking to me about a place with Kalpan Ventures and of course with Chenraj sir very much being involved to get a multi-sport training center with education, boarding, lodging, everything. And I told Shankar sir, that's the best possible thing we can have in India if it can be done. He said, let's try and move towards that. And that was the first thing which actually, as a professional athlete and playing in India for so many years, I saw it was the best way forward for any of the kids. I have my academy running for now 2 years. And I see this is the need to combine everything together, not only having good training centers, but also having a good sports science behind to make sure all these kids get the best facilities to become world champions. We are definitely competing at the best, against the best, whether it's from Asia, Europe, America, wherever it is. But for that to start with, we need to have a great grassroots system. And this is where I think I was excited being partnering with Kalpan Ventures and the Jain group of institutions.
And whatever is the sponsorship that goes from the Jain University also and from the philanthropic community of Kalpan Ventures, because there's an investment banking company. So we are planning to adopt some 100 more students of the CSR initiative. And those who can afford to pay that kind of expenditure will be charged to them within that bracket, not anything extraordinary.
How much?
It can be between 1.5 lakh rupees to 75,000 to zero fees to up to 6-7 lakhs rupees, depending on the coach, because the coaches has to be paid. Their hostel expenditure comes to 2 lakh rupees a year, their nutrition, stay, energy, their travel, their kids, because the sports cycle. So it will be on par with what is required.
This new tie-up with Jain group of institutions and the sports school will be a path-breaking thing for sports, because the children will benefit from having everything on one roof. The best part of this whole program will be that they'll have education, they'll have training, guidance, hostel, food, everything in one place, where today the parents are facing a lot of trouble commuting from one place to another place. So we have come up with this very unique idea that we will have a sports school which will house everything in one roof, so that it will benefit, and ultimately the goal is to get the sportsmen to represent the country and give them the best facilities and keep them charged up to give their best performance as well.
Sports School is an initiative supported by JGI Group with a cluster of investors from Kalpan Ventures, O3 Capital. But the whole purpose is to create initiative to create champions, build competency, and see that India reaches on the world map. India has already entered the zone of cynosure of attraction across the world on sports arena. So we need to create more sports professionals and champions and career experts for that. So we bring under the one roof academics, training from the grassroots level, and make them national and international champions in next 10 years. By 2028, if 20 people can represent Olympics and win medals, not participation. JGA has contributed last 25 years in sports, and we have created a lot of international sports person. So a time has come that the sports school exclusively under one roof, scientifically trained by national and international coaches, and we compete with the best of the nations and make India a proud nation.
One of the main reasons for me to tie up with Kalpan Ventures and Jain group of institutions, I think to see the future of sport. And I believe having one center where you have sport, education, boarding, lodging, the sports science, everything under one roof, helps every kid. I mean, today we are constantly traveling to different training centers, schools are different, so there's a lot of time spent, when you're trying to go to different, places. So I think this is going to be definitely a great venture and something I'm really excited about to be part of. I think it will definitely be, the new beginning for Indian sport, and And I believe to compete at the highest level, we have to have something like this. So I'm really happy that everybody's come together and making it, hopefully, will be a successful venture.